Alright guys, we are back, episode 7 of Iowa Plains. We are going to do a contract here for Leroy, a cultivating job. We know we're not going to mess this one up. So we're going to go ahead and lease this big old boy here. And we're going to head on down to field 24. Last episode was kind of a short one. I said we was gonna get out of September, but this job come through. Leroy was offering us to make some money, and we need to financially recover from that little headache we had back on episode before last, on episode 5, where we messed up and put Ronnie doing the wrong thing. So I'm going to head on down toward field 24. I'm going to catch you guys when we get there. Alright guys, we're right here at field 24. We just got to get over off the road here, and we can get this big thing unfolded and hopefully get this big old tractor moving. This is a big field. A big old field. I didn't think it was this big, but this thing is huge. So alright, we'll get it unfolded and we'll just head down the mountainside here, because it's the quickest entrance we have. Go ahead and drop that big thing down, and I think we're going to start pulling. Run these outer edges of the field here. And then after we do these outer edges, I think we'll put Ronnie back in it, and we'll put Ronnie on time lapse. so that way we can get the contract finished. Ronnie's a hard worker. He works fast for us. But I think we might have bit off a little more than we could chew with this episode. That's about all I do know, is this is a lot of work. I don't think it's gonna take super long, but I may set Mr. Ronnie to work for us again. Give him a chance to redeem himself, because I messed him up last time and put the wrong thing in his equipment. And we want Mr. Leroy happy, unlike the last person we worked for. We didn't do the job right and we got fired. But that's okay. Things happen, we messed up. We live and we learn. I'm glad we got a second chance at this. And we need to make as much more money back as possible so we can still keep expanding into our equipment. That would be really awesome, because we really do need some better stuff, because you know, having to borrow equipment from people, and it's not gonna last forever, but luckily Robert said we should be able to borrow the truck for our corn harvest when it's ready to get started. Said he was thinking about taking a little break from driving and just enjoy some time off, instead of hauling so many loads back and forwards like he has been. But if we're making his kind of money that he's making off of them semi loads, knowing him, he'll go buy us a brand new big rig and just let us at it. I would be forever grateful, but I just asked to borrow the one he uses. But this field is super duper big. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. I probably should have looked at it before we started it. But that's why we have Mr. Ronnie. He can help us out. Brittany's still on vacation. I sent her on vacation. So right now the only help we got is Mr. Ronnie. I don't know, we may have to call Brittany back in when we start doing her corn harvest, because that's a big old field of ours, and I think we're gonna need all hands that we can get and all equipment. Might have to see if she can bring out her combine. And we've run 2 combines since Robert has been so kind to agree to loan us his semi for that, so we can haul it, get it all hauled up without having to make so many trips. Forever grateful for him. But it looks like we've ran pretty much the whole outskirts. Not quite yet, but we're a little over halfway around. This tractor is massive. I don't think I've ever used this tractor in the game before. It's really slow though, I will say, especially going uphill pulling this plow, but this thing is massive. I'm gonna have to run up on the hill just a little bit to swing it around, and then we're gonna bring it on back in. This is a lot of ground for sure. We may not even be able to finish this in one episode. Like I said, I may get Ronnie in on a time lapse and we'll go back to the farm and pick up our cultivator and bring it down to help as well. And then we may put Jaden in that one to run, just to speed up the process quite a bit. This is a big job. There's no doubt about that. This is a very big job. But that's really the only thing I know to do if we're going to try to squeeze in as much of it in one episode as possible is to set Mr. Ronnie back in here, let him drive, and we'll see if my buddy Jaden is available to run the other one. Mine is smaller than this one, but I think it could help us out. Because the more we got going for us, the better off we're going to be. I can see where we started finally. That's how big this field is. We've spent a lot of time going around, but not an actual lot of time of actually getting anything done. Like, I guarantee you we're not even probably 5% done with this contract. With as big as this field is. This thing is massive, man. But let's hope the money is going to be worth it, because we absolutely need the money if we're going to make it through winter and be able to expand. Because I'm not trying to borrow any money from the bank unless absolutely necessary. So we don't want to go bankrupt through the winter, because we're not going to be able to do much work. So, we finished up. We're going to set Mr. Ronnie in right here and let him get to work. And we're going to check on the contract and see just how far into it we are. We are actually 10%. That's a shock. So while we're here, we're going to dump some more stones in there. And I think we will start this big thing up and send it down there to help Ronnie. We'll get Jaden running this one for us. It's definitely going to be a lot of work for us, that's for sure. We're going to head it on down there for Jaden to hop in. He'll be down there waiting on us anytime. And then we'll have two boys working on the field for us. We'll let them get some work done. I think this is going to be one of those kick back and hang out episodes of time lapse, mainly more than anything this time, guys, and I do apologize for that. But this is a big episode, and I'm going to speed a lot of it up. I'll chime back in every once and again as we go. But we're bringing in all the help we have, because like I said, Brittany's going to be on vacation. We'll have to call her back in once her corn is ready, and then we'll have to pick up Uncle Robert's semi and get it down here to the farm. He hasn't told me where he's leaving it for us, so we honestly have no idea where that's going to be picked up at just yet. I'll have to reach back out to him when we're ready to use it, so he can let us know. But we're going to kind of cut off a little bit this time around. And we'll see which way Mr. Ronnie's gonna go, where we can figure out which place to start Mr. Jaden here. Where are you gonna go? So it looks like he's gonna come to this end, and I'm gonna start Mr. Jaden right here. So we got double the hands, double the work to get done. It's getting dark on us, and our Jaden's tractor's struggling just a little bit to get taken off, but looks like Mr. Ronnie's gonna get some work done here for us if he can get taken off. He's on a hill. I'll chime back in with you guys as soon as possible. Alright guys, Jaden and Ronnie knocked it out for us there. Contract's finished. We're not going to keep going with it. We're going to go ahead, stop, and collect our money. Not a bad payday. We are going to drive this old tractor back to the farm here. These boys done great work. I'm really proud of them. We're back up to $99,000. Them boys worked overnight and got it knocked out for us. We really appreciate their help. We're going to give them rest of today off and maybe the next day. As y'all seen earlier in the video during the time lapse, I did stop and check on the corn. It is finally ready. So we're going to have to get Rob Man's semi lined up pretty soon, so we can borrow that for that episode. That one's probably going to be a lot of time lapse work too, guys, but that's okay, because we got a lot of work done this episode. I hated to leave it on time lapse, but that was a lot of work to get done. It got dark on us, and we went home, let the boys keep on going through the night. They had an incident. I think Jaden was the one driving my green tractor here. Ronnie was driving the big red one. I think Jaden got a little too tired behind the wheel, and he kind of backed over Ronnie there, so we had to straighten them out there. I had a conversation with them, and this has been a really great episode. Glad we could redeem ourselves from that money that we did lose back there. And because I kind of messed Ronnie up a couple episodes ago, or last episode. I can't remember exactly when it was. And put lime in his spreader when he was supposed to be doing fertilizing, while we was doing some other things. But guys, be ready for next episode, because we're going to phone Rob Man, get him, tell us where his semi's parked at, and we're going to get that semi going for us. And we're going to make this corn harvest happen. We might have to rent a couple extra combines from the store to make all this happen, because this is going to be another one of those big fields. And we still got a ways to go. We got some lime getting made over there in the lime station. We still got some lime holding up in our lime station. We got still got some stones in the trailer. And we still got a little bit of lime that we purchased back at the store when we messed up loading up Ronnie's equipment to deliver it to him. But it's all good, guys. I thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know it's a long one, and I know there was a lot of time lapsing, and I apologize for that, but thank you guys so much for watching.